I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen. And today I'm making something very good, y'all. I am making wedding cookies. And if y'all have never had them, they are really good. Now, if you buy the store-bought ones, they come usually in a little pink bag about that wide, about that tall. And I think they're called Danish wedding cookies or just wedding cookies. I'm not sure what the name of them is. But it's basically a pecan cookie rolled in powdered sugar. And I love them. I made them for my bridal shower and I made them for our wedding.
Cookie Monster's getting geared up.
And they're a very simple cookie to make. Very few ingredients. It takes 1 cup of butter softened, so that would be 2 sticks of butter, unsalted, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of vanilla flavoring or vanilla extract. It calls for 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of powdered sugar divided. You want 1/4 of a cup and 3/4 of a cup. And then you need, I think it's 1/2 cup of pecans finely chopped. And those are very finely chopped. And you also want to preheat your oven to 325 degrees. And you'll need to lightly grease your cookie sheets. I just sprayed a little bit of cooking spray on one of mine. And I took a paper towel and wiped down and then took it and wiped it across the other one. That was enough of spray to do both. And you can do this with a hand mixer or you can do it with the stand mixer. I'm going to use the stand mixer because it's a little bit easier.
We're getting older and we've been through and back and
we're going to do it easy as we can do it. Now what this says to do is to cream together the butter, the 1/4 of a cup of powdered sugar. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and cream my butter just a little bit, and then I'm going to add everything to it.
Mixy, creamy.
Okay, I've got that mixed in. Now I'm going to add that 1/4 of a cup of powdered sugar. There we go. Whoops. Getting powdered sugar all over my mixer. Give all this right here to Piggy. Then it says to put in the vanilla extract and the salt. And you want to beat this until it is light and fluffy.
Pulverize that thing.
Yeah. Now, y'all, my beater does have that scraper attachment, but I'm going to go ahead and use my scraper and scrape that butter. Scrape it down. I think it's funny, y'all. I made these, like I said, for my bridal shower. And there was maybe a dozen left. I made about 3 or 4 dozen. And a friend of mine said, can I take some cookies home with me? I told her, I said, well, if there's any left, you can take what you want. She took the rest of them. Mama Hazel. One of these days, I'll have to go through and make that recipe, make the different recipes that I made for my bridal shower, just to show some of the party foods that can be made. I made fruit kebabs and mini sandwiches. Made the mini sandwiches on homemade rolls. And y'all, I made all the food. I did all of it myself.
Folks, she did 95% of all her weddings.
I did. I had a friend who helped me do a few dishes. And Piggy's mom made a dish. And Mama Hazel made a dish. But everything else I cooked. I made my own wedding cake. I made Piggy's groom's cake. I made all of the appetizers for the finger foods. All right. Now it says to mix in the flour. And I'm going to do this a little bit at a time because I do not want a snowstorm. Seeing this recipe just kind of brought back a lot of the memories of those days.
Yeah.
And y'all would not believe it, but Piggy helped me a lot back then too. He helped me make the pimento cheese, and I'm trying to think what all I had. Pimento cheese. I think I had chicken salad sandwiches that I made.
So, folks, it's like this. Being a former Marine, you learn how to not only follow, but you also learn to lead. To be a good leader, you learn how to follow.
He helped me put together the fruit kebabs and helped me make up the dips and stuff for the chips.
In other words, like any good Marine, I got in where I fit in and did whatever I could to help out.
Yeah, I was hoping that would kind of sling some of that off when I let it down, but it didn't, so.
Oh, well.
I'll just clean it off a different way. Set this right here and clean it off. And this is the actual cookie part itself, and it says to stir the pecans in by hand. Everything else you can do in the mixer and with the mixer, but the pecans have to be stirred in by hand.
You think better now to do that better?
I just want to do it with my finger. I can always wipe my hand off. I done got it, Piggy.
Well,
my finger does it better than that little knife could have.
I'm going to leave that one alone. All right, Mike. John Wiggs. Y'all be careful out there.
There you go, Piggy. I'm dumping probably powdered sugar and flour. All right. I'm going to get over here and grab me a paper towel and wipe my fingers. Okay. I think Piggy's got you set over here, and I need you over here. Get that, Piggy. You'll see that. I'm just getting all this scraped off the bottom so I can stir all this in. Hope it's stirred in anyway. All right, okay, dump those in. Piggy, can I get you to give me that big sparkle, please? It's a little bit stiffer than this little scraper. No, the big spurtle.
This thing?
Yeah, the big one. It allows me to scrape and stir at the same time.
Next time you'll know.
Yeah. Next time I'll know. Oh, yeah, it smells so good. You can smell the pecans.
I'll smell them when they come out the oven.
Okay. And it says when you put these on the cookie sheet, about a 1-inch size little ball of cookie dough. There you go, pig. So I'm using my cookie scoop. And I think you see what I'm doing here. Just I'm gonna fill up these cookie sheets, and then I'm gonna put them in the oven. So what I'll do is I'll finish filling up the cookie sheets, and we'll come back and I'll show you how many I got, and then we'll put them in the oven and bake them. All right, yeah, it looks like I got 24 cookies, and it says to kind of flatten them just a little bit. So I'm taking the broad part of the fork right there and just kind of mashing them down just a touch.
Mashy, mashy.
Yep, mashy, mashy, just a little.
Make that design in there.
You don't have to make a design, it's just mashing it flat a little. That's why I'm using the rounded part.
Oh, okay. Oops, sticky.
Yeah, oops, sticky's right. And then we bake them for 15 minutes. I believe that's what it says, 15 minutes. Y'all, this is the first time I've made these since my wedding. And that was in 2015. So it's been about 8 years since I made these. Bake for 15 minutes or until edges are slightly brown, but the tops are still pale. Then it says to cool on a rack. So what we'll do is we'll put these in the oven for about 15 minutes, let them cook. And take them out, put them on a rack, let them cool, and then we'll roll them in powdered sugar.
All right. All right.
Okay, the cookies are out, and you'll see they're still very pale on top. Now I'm going to let you know, I actually had to cook these a little bit longer than the 15 minutes it recommends. On my oven, if I put more than one tray of cookies or one pan of anything in there, it pretty much doubles the cooking time. So I added actually another 11 minutes. I added 7, and then I added about 4 more for my cookies to get done. And this is what they look like. And because I greased the pan, they just come right off the pan.
Look at them cookies, folks.
And once these cool just a little bit, they're not ready. I got to put the powdered sugar on them.
Darn it.
Look at y'all. Piggy, but y'all look at that pig trying to steal my cookies.
Ain't no shame in this short fat man's game.
I just got through telling him they had to cool so that I could finish them up.
Dad, damn it.
I ain't got a spatula long enough to reach over and smack a finger. Okay. We're going to let these cool for about 5 minutes or so, just where they're easy and not so hot to the touch. And then we're going to take and we're going to roll them in powdered sugar. And then we're going to taste them. So we'll see y'all here in about 5 minutes or so.
Grr.
All right. I've got all of them but 4. I've got the last 4 in the powdered sugar. And what you do is you just basically coat them in the powdered sugar.
Oh boy.
And just kind of. And y'all have to tell you, this is probably one of my all-time favorite cookies.
Oh, that powdered sugar, boy, folks. I'm going to tell you, Pete's about to be in hog heaven here in a minute.
Yeah, he's going to take that cookie without the powdered sugar. You got to have powdered sugar on these.
I've been satisfied with that.
Okay. But then,
after all, I is the cookie monster. You going to save any of that?
I may sift it to save, but I probably won't because it'll have them little crumbs all throughout it. Yeah, all right, Pete. Well, need to move that out of my way so you can get me a picture.
That's not in the way.
It's not in the way? Okay.
No.
Yeah, I started eating these cookies back when I was in my 20s. And I love the wedding cookies. I would eat them. I'd buy the bags of them at the grocery store and eat them.
This thing ain't wanting to focus. But you need to clean your lens on this thing.
I probably do.
Take some toilet paper and alcohol, wipe it real good.
We'll probably have to do that. And it does say to store these cookies in an airtight container. That's why I've got them in my bowl.
All right. I got your picture.
There you go, Peter. You can have a cookie now.
Yeah, it's that powdered sugar that does it.
Pretty much melts in your mouth. Like I said, y'all, one of my favorite cookies. Pete's over licking his fingers before he starts messing with it. Those are good cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to thank y'all for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you've never tried wedding cookies, please do. They're very good.
Uh-huh.
Y'all have a great day.
Make sure to have some milk, folks. Or something to drink.
Milk, water, whatever you want to drink. Lemonade.
Because you will get thirsty.
Yeah. Bye, y'all. Have a good day. Bye, y'all.
Word got more.